I put in work, day I wake up, I feel a sanger. I seen it all. Danger. Beam with a gun. Laser. If it ain't. Let's go back. We should be
a notification.
You got it now?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I'm on your YouTube page.
Hey, turn me up. I just
Hey,
said live on.
I'm not looking on caffeine.
Chest, hey. Yo, run with cake, yo. Let's go, Chess. Okay. I see I'm live.
I was looking in the wrong place, honey.
What? Nah, and watch it.
Now I had to refresh.
If you want my jewelry to take it, the finna make it famous. After the stainless. I did it all, gangster. It got me no painless. I put in work, day I wake up, I feel a sanger. I seen it all, danger. Beam with a gun, laser. If it ain't the scat, razor. Do it the same shit. This bitch hard. You niggas fool, gangsters. You ain't shot nothing, you faking. Be with the squad. I'm with the doogies, them niggas that get at you, nitty. Grip the semi and throw 10 at you. I'm not debating if I'm gonna send the goose. I'm just debating how many to send at you. Niggas is sitting fool. I'm with the gun, we don't cool and no line. You can't come on this way if you niggas ain't with the crew. I'm fresh off the Thomas, I keep me a chopper. I be with them shotters and niggas that finish you. I silence the blicky, you don't know who hit you. And that let the killer anonymous. Who did it too? You niggas think you might tell on your homie. Just know the real niggas don't mind. Niggas a snitch you, they don't be low. You do it yourself, don't have to do it for you. How you get not get it dropped to the cuffs and neck like you was quiet when them niggas called you. You better hope they catch you before the dogs do, cause if we catch you first, we gonna dog you. My niggas catch your body, we gon' morgue you. Coming for war, we like push with the oil. Pussy, I'm on you, pulling up on you. Couple bands, I will put it up on you. Close on your grave, we gon' bring out the floral. Up in the spot, ain't no keeping it cold, you. I am racing, black on white, racist. That ain't broke, fake. Cause you know my brother, you stuck in the top, so I gotta watch who I hang with. That's what my mother, these niggas be suckers in them, not the kind that I bang with. Come through with them, K-clip. The shit that I'm shooting, they basic. If you want my jewelry, to take it. The finna make it famous. After the stainless. I did it all, gangster. It got me no painless. I put in work, day I wake up, I feel a sanger. Hey, hold up, I'm about to finish this song, but listen, tell a nigga we pulling up. We got a lot to talk about. We got the VS gang in the building. Anwar's joining. You already see the title. Tell niggas pull up. We got the facts. This is verified source shit. You feel me? And I seen it all, danger. Beam with a gun, laser. If it ain't the scat, razor. Do it the same shit. You niggas fool, gangsters. You ain't shot nothing, you faking. Be with the squad, gang shit. I be with the squad. I be with the squad. That motherfucker. I be with the squad. That motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I'm about to start whispering like that too. What? I be with the squad.
Yeah. Shout out to the trappers. We all backlit. What the fuck? This nigga just changed his background in the middle. He threw me off with that shit.
Yeah, I did that. I timed it, man. I was waiting for you to do that.
He said, fuck all that pretty shit. We back on the bricks now.
Bricks, nigga. Shout out to the trappers. We all backlit. It's D out of Henny Man Battle Rap Trap, and we definitely got the streets. This is Monday's installment of VS, your verified source for battle rap and everything otherwise. The best part of your motherfucking battle rap day. We live on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited. It's been a little while, and it wouldn't be right if we didn't have something to motherfucking talk about. Just know this is verified source, so we only speak facts and only a little bit of opinions over here. Spiff, what up?
I'm good. London Jen, how are you? Anwar, how are you?
Oh, my bad, guys.
Nah, it's cool. You're just fucking up the on YouTube, messing up the feng shui there a little bit. I'm London Jen. One word. There are 3 N's on my Jen, and clearly I can't do shit out of order because. Yeah, no, come on, like you're gonna mess with my ADHD. How's everyone doing? This is verified source, as Henny said, your verified source for all things battle rap. Battle rap's been battle rapping, man. Battle rap's been battle rapping, and we are gonna get to it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come here right now. Because we got some shit to talk about.
Yeah, tell a nigga to tell a nigga too. Jeremy said change the title, they not suing him. That was a response to what his lawyer is talking about. Listen, not only are we going to get into all that, but if you notice his quotation marks around intend to sue, that means that was a quote from someone other than me. I'll give you one guess who. The fuck? What's up? Who's next? I don't want to mess nothing up. Who's next?
All right, man, look here, right? Y'all know how this go. SPI It's 2 F's on the spell. Do me a favor though, okay? Respect all the letters in the alphabet because they spell words. If y'all did not know, A, K, A. They call me light skinned Jesus. Who is that man over there? Mama, that's him. That's me. All right. A, K, A. They call me Trappy, real figure, the flyers, freshers. Who do it like me? Not a nair, not a nobody. Spell that backwards. One more. A, K, A. 1 S T, which usually means, how does this go? First of all, damn it, man. All right, Trap, absolutely.
And while live from the streets, what's up?
Listen, factorials are a thing as well. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel, whoever could see me, see y'all, please get your nominees right.
Yeah.
This is Battle Rap Trap Shit. If y'all did not know, I mean, hello.
We got the streets.
Hello. All right, this is also verified. Bullshit, if y'all did not know, and it would not. Who said, watch this, be right if we did not, drum roll, because I feel like it's been a while. Talk about it.
Yeah. And then, y'all mean, I hope, listen, all of us got these intros, man. I hope you got one, man. Talk to me. What's up, brother?
My bad. I thought that it realized when you said brother that you wasn't talking to London Jen. My bad. No, I don't have no cool intro, man. I'm just Anwar, man. All I can be is just me. And thank you for having me. It's gonna be. This is I'm here to provide facts, meaning reading and comprehending what I'm reading. It's just that simple.
Okay. Now, basically, what he said is he's scared to talk.
That's kind of what I heard.
It's cool though, because one thing about us over here, man, you know, and shout out to everybody doing this media shit. We over here new to the YouTube live thing. Actually, we used to do it all the time, but Caffeine came through and started paying a nigga. So, you know what I mean? But we back on YouTube live. I see it's a lot of personalities, a lot of people who are quick to, you know what I mean, kind of get loud or maybe even disrespectful with their words. No judgment. You just probably won't get that here unless it's in response. You know what I mean? We just gonna focus on the facts. So if anybody takes offense to what we say, they're gonna take offense to these motherfucking facts. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, it's a lot going on. I do want to say, me and Anwar gonna be going live every once in a while. Ain't that right, nigga?
Yeah, man. I thought we was gonna have a schedule. We just doing every once in a while. I thought
Derek, for real. I'm sorry.
Schedule together. We didn't come up with a name. If y'all got a name for when me and Anwar go live, y'all throw that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the VS gang will be pulling up, popping in. We gonna have some special guests and all that shit. It's gonna be real lit, man. You know what I mean? Been kind of playing with the idea for years, so we finally gonna execute it. You know what I mean? Stay tuned for that. That being said, today's news, Eazy the motherfucking Bleezy
Block Cat
versus URL has reached new heights. You know what I mean? It was a statement dropped by URL via Battle Rap Trap. I'm gonna just say that because Eazy was in his interview just now, like, where it come from? You know, Battle Rap Trap ain't write that shit. Like, so yeah, I was the first person to drop that shit, but a lot of media was sent the same shit, and everybody's talking about it right now. So, does anybody want kind of just say their initial reaction of the shit first?
My initial reaction was I wanted to say you said URL dropped a statement. No, URL dropped a bombshell statement.
Yeah.
They dropped a bombshell statement. I think it's been a minute that we've, you know, URL generally don't tend to address everything that's on Front Street until, word to Jazz, the rapper, it's time to. And clearly today, it was time to. They've had to, you know, they haven't said anything. They haven't addressed the situation really since it. They addressed obviously Eazy battling on the Chrome 23 card to an extent, and their relationship with Eazy. But in terms of legalities and things, they really haven't gone there. Whereas, you know, there has been some stuff out there, and obviously with this latest development with Eazy's Trenches card, we've had zero from them on that. So yeah, today they really did drop a bombshell, and it did seem to it provided the other side, right? Because I think there's been a lot of, you know, URL out of nowhere interfered with Eazy's card, and it's like, well, actually, this has been going on for months, and it seems like URL are responding to Eazy saying, "Yo, stop interfering with my thing over here."
Right.
So it just it provides the other side. We've now got a bit more, and I'm guessing this is not, there will be more to come from Eazy. We've got some of Eazy's response. People don't seem to be happy with that word, but Eazy has responded. That's why we know that Eazy is that we know what the letter is, and so we're gonna talk about all of that. But I think today it just was a big surprise to just out of nowhere get some of the other side, a bit more context of the wider situation. So that was my first impression.
URL said today that we will complete the objective. Stay tuned for developments and details.
That's what you took from that shit.
That's exactly what they said today.
Okay. Anwar, what you think? What was your initial thought?
My initial thought was, oh wow. I can't think of too many times that URL, like, this is the thing, right? London Jim was talking and I'm listening very intently. I like the debate. URL very rarely responds publicly. They very rarely do that. You know what I mean? You might catch a Hip Hop Is Real interview where Smack might say,
sorry, can I just interrupt? Because my friend came to say hello. Hey, friend, shake my hand. Sorry.
Nah, AJ Black. It's 3 other people in here, Black. We not.
Black, what up, fool?
Champion.
We're not doing that. Champion.
He's just here.
Hey, you know what's crazy? If that wasn't Jay Black, even I would have thought London Jim was being rude as shit just now. Like Jay Black just got a special power where it's like, oh, it was Black.
Yeah.
I was just being facetious because he just ignores all the mandem every time.
I think London Jim hit the nail on the head. They so rarely respond that when they do, it's a bomb. Like, you can't look at this and say, oh, URL just responded. That's not what this was. This was URL really, I mean, I think the best way to describe it is say fighting back. That's what I said. It's like, Eazy did the Hitman battle back in February. Eazy's been the only one giving us information. Everything that we've heard about what URL is doing has come from Eazy or his side. Right. You know what I mean? So I think this was URL saying, despite what you may have heard, you know what I mean? Here's our version of the facts.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a timeline to where, from what I understand of how this shit played out. January 30th, the first letter got sent to Eazy about the whole contract situation. In April, the contracts for the trenches were signed. I mean, January 30th, they sent out the letter to URL like, hey, nigga, I'm trying to get about this shit. In April, the contracts for the trenches were signed. You know what I mean? May 5th, the response letter that was made public today got sent back to Eazy and them. June 3rd, the trenches was a very successful event. Mm-hmm. Today is June 5th, and we got a statement and a letter from the URL lawyer to Eazy lawyer that came out earlier. We got copies of that if it's needed to be read or used for any reference. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I did just see Eazy just did an interview on Too Real for Battle Rap. Yeah, I can't help but rhyme, though. I'm nice. But listen, just now, Eazy did an interview. I got some takes from that I'm definitely going to mention from Too Real from Battle Rap. And then, not for nothing, No Impact is this weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm going to show y'all some of Eazy's tweets right after the motherfucker situation. Hey, Spiff, is you ready to read?
Listen, I'm the best reading boy you ever heard.
Yeah, you know I mean? Okay, so if you new to this shit, YouTube, Spiff read good as shit. So when we got the tweets, Spiff reads the tweets, man. Here go the first tweet.
Damn.
Eazy said, bullshit, dickhead bull. Trenches VOD still up right now. I'm going to respond because they only told one side, of course, right? But that's Cap, Colin Kaepernick, stuck in captivity.
I bet. We got this one.
Never seen these people go this crazy to keep somebody on the roster. I repeat, I'm not under contract and they know what the next step is. I sent things to a few who could vouch, but I will not post my legal documents online. That was stupid, dickhead bull.
Now, if you have not heard let us know if you have not heard the statement. Yeah, I mean, we'll get this shit ready for you so you can be all the way up to date. But outside of that, I read the statement on the blog earlier. None other than Eazy the Block Captain was in that motherfucking comment section within 5 minutes, and he had this to say.
This was the explanation for the, what does that say? Tortious?
Torturous.
Okay, I tried to make it ambiguous.
Tortious,
yeah.
Yeah, listen, that wasn't me.
Is it Tortious?
He said it, he spelled it like he said it.
Right, that wasn't me not knowing how to say torturous. I just didn't understand if that was supposed to say Doritos
torturous.
or not.
It refers to like it's not torture.
Right.
Oh, okay, well, the baby, I'm just ghetto shit.
Yeah, torture.
Yeah, listen, I ain't know where to go with that.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about the tortoise and the hare, or if he was trying to say notorious. I didn't know where he was going.
Here we go. Finish it though.
This was an explanation for that Tortious. I'm gonna keep saying it. Interference that's about to come. Shit is too late now, and we got a letter too. Tell them what my lawyer said. I feel like he said, "Now roll to the clip."
No, yeah, nah. He said we got that letter too. He's saying basically. And that's why I didn't understand why everybody, and let's clarify this right now for anybody who didn't know. They did not put out Eazy's contract. They put out a letter that they sent to Eazy's lawyer that did refer to certain specifics that are in Eazy's contract.
Right. The way I interpreted it, right? If you read it, I mean, bro, and I'm not saying this to you, but reading is so fundamental.
Yeah.
The very first line is we write in response to.
Yeah.
So yes, it was a response, but the thing is, it says like they're writing in response to a letter that they got back in February, sent on behalf of Eazy, and it looks like what they're saying is the letter that they got was saying Eazy should be released from his contract for different reasons, and it looks like the two reasons was the contract did not have a definitive end date, so it was an indefinite duration. And the way the non-compete clause was interpreted, that it, my bad, I got distracted.
Squirrel,
got the what?
I got distracted.
That ain't turtles.
That was definitely a ficky moment. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Jack Boy. That the contract didn't have a definitive end date, and they're disputing that. And then the way the non-compete is, it's saying the non-compete is only while you're in contract. That's the only time you're exclusive. After your contract is over, you're free to do what you want. So for me, it really ain't that shit ain't that complicated, right? It's not Eazy's contract. It is a letter responding to Eazy. So this is the thing, right? When it comes to contracts, when you sign a contract, you are entering into a legally binding agreement for whatever the contract says, whatever it is, to perform a single service, exclusivity for a duration of time, whatever. If you're getting if you don't like that no more, you can't just say, fuck it, I don't like it. Well, let me rephrase that. You could do whatever you want, but then there's a consequence. The right way to go about it is you legally say, hey, I want to be released from this contract. And the way it works, at least here in America, London Jen, correct me if it's different over there, but the way it works over here is if you send that letter and the people agree to let you go, you'll get a statement saying you're hereby released and you know what I mean? All obligations are fulfilled, whatever. Until you get that you're not released. Like it's just that simple. I mean, this shit kind of cut and dry. And the main thing is, you know, again, Eazy has been the only one giving us information. So I've seen on Twitter, I've seen in YouTube comments, even in your comment right now, somebody said Eazy is not under contract.
Right, I see.
If you read this letter, Eazy is still, if Eazy is not under contract, Eazy would have a release from his contract. It's just that simple.
And this letter wouldn't say in January and in February, your letters were you trying to get out of your contract. You've been trying to get out of your contract since January and February.
You know what? I'll say this real quick because he had to address some of this stuff on the Too Real for Battle Rap Jones. Shout out to Harlem Legend and all the stuff they doing over there. Eazy said on Too Real for Battle Rap, he said the statement attached were the lawyer's response, not Eazy's contract. I know I already said that, but I'm just going down the bullet points. He said that when he signed, that P kind of told him during the signing that if he don't like it, he could get out. You know what I mean? Now, you know, a word.
Wait. Hold on. Let me clarify. He's saying because I'm not sure because I didn't catch the interview.
Okay.
He said you can sign the contract or get out.
No, he said no. Okay, I'm glad you said that. No, he said that when he was around the signing time, he basically said if this shit not really working for you, it's ways to get out of it. You know what I mean? Basically, if we could, but you know, that's before he became Eazy. Like he basically saying like if we not booking you no more type shit. So he said when Eazy became Eazy, he said he had a conversation with P. He was like, yeah, so and so we'll drop him right now. He could get out his contract, but you no. That's what he said on Too Real for Battle Rap. Is 3,000 people watching, so can't nobody say I'm like.
And that makes sense. We've seen. Here's the thing. Like, let's
hold on. Let me get these bullet points
go ahead. Hurry up,
real quick because I know I want to because this is what he said, so it might
Hurry
answer something that you about to say. Hey, yo, this is what I'm saying, dog. Hey,
my bad.
They said that I used them to promote my event, but they did the same thing with Strike 2.5. He basically saying like the trenches unblocked was basically a Strike 2.5 type mind state. He said we want them to sue. Like, what are you waiting for? If you gonna do it, then do it. He said they definitely can sue. You know what I mean? It's two separate things here though. You got the trenches event, and then you got Eazy's contract issues as a performer. And he basically talking about as a performer or whatever he's saying, they can sue. He said, if y'all want me to come, hold on, I really want Anwar to be back for this one. He said, I'll be okay without them. Will they be okay without me? Because their cars have been trash. He finished He finished with all the battles from his event will be dropping on Chrome 23. And the one that I was waiting for Anwar to come back because I wanted to see his face when I said it. He said, if y'all want me to come back to URL, call my phone. All you got to do is apologize and say y'all was fuck niggas.
Hey, Slim, easy.
And,
wow.
And he said, and I need at least 60K. So,
hey, Slim, listen. He's still negotiating.
And he definitely said, repeat, I'm not under contract. So now that that's thrown out there, though, what y'all think?
This contract shit is kind of weird, Mo, because either he under contract or he not. Did he buy his way out and they agreed to that and was mad that he not saying that? Or is he still under contract and he running around acting like he not? Slim, like, it's weird. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the black and white don't lie. So I would like to see the totality of all the paperwork to kind of, you know what I'm saying, give a real opinion on it without picking a side. But just to say something about all the shit that's going on now, Slim, is like shit about to get dirty, Slim. Like this would be the second situation court-wise that URL done had in regards to not saying Eazy disgruntled, but you know, the disgruntled employee syndrome and whatnot. And they were successful with the first one.
I mean, from what we know, that situation. And I'm gonna keep it real. I was watching Norbs earlier, and Norbs addressed this and basically said it's kind of black and white. It's a contract issue. You know what I mean? Once you sign that contract, it is legally binding. So I see a lot of people saying he's literally not under contract. He said he's not under contract. And I'm not saying that he's wrong, but URL is in fact literally saying that he's wrong and he is still under contract. You know what I mean? They put that statement out, like Eazy said, Battle Rap Trap did not write that statement. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jen, what you look like you want to say something, Jen. What's up?
No, I'm kind of reading and listening at the same time. But yeah, this is the thing, right? With the contract.
Man, my bad, Jen. I'm so sorry.
My bad. I got a phone call, man.
Somebody said you was on the phone with P, man. Was they right or wrong?
No. I ain't got no problem telling you. I was talking about twerk travel. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We going out to Atlanta early.
Oh, shut up. Jen, what you were saying?
Man, listen, he ain't booked me a ticket. We talking about travel.
Whatever jokes they want, bro.
Yeah, this is a dispute, right? And it's not a moral dispute. It's not a let's sit on Twitter and pontificate dispute. It's there is a legally binding contract. Eazy is saying, I've gotten out of my contract. URL is saying, No, you haven't. And if you don't fulfill your contract and you keep up this, we're going to sue you. We're suing you if you don't come back, if you go and battle elsewhere, and we're going to sue you if you keep up this, using our talent thing. The wording from the lawyers seem to suggest that his lawyers are still seeking to get out of the contract, and URL are saying, yet again, we told you already, those clauses, what you said before didn't apply, and what you're saying now doesn't apply, and here's the case law. You're saying you're an employee, you're not, you're an independent contractor. You're saying indefinite term. No, it's clear. You're applying one set of laws, but this is the law, and this is what the law says. You are an employee, you are under a defined contract, and there is an exclusivity contract, and exclusivity contracts are legal in the state of New York. And it seems like it's a legal dispute. We haven't seen what Eazy's lawyers are saying, and we haven't seen what's happened in the last month. I think there's also some wording in there where Eazy, it seems like that there are various ways to get out of contracts. One, you can all parties can agree. The contract can come to an end, right? It's a period for a fixed term or until the work is done. Once that is done, is complete, either in time or in work, contract's over. We can mutually agree to end our contract. And like Anwar said, there's likely to be some documentation to say the contract is now complete. A judge, a court can decide, the termination of a contract. There are other contracts where you can, within the contract, it's written in that all you have to do is give enough notice. And I think that's what one of the things that Eazy tried to do. He tried to give enough notice and say, by this date, I'm no longer under contract. They're saying, no, I can't go on. Our contract ain't set up like that. It's for a fixed term, and until we either both agree or a judge says otherwise, that bitch is valid. And
that's the part that's confusing to me. See, Eazy is pretty smart. I talk to Eazy, like we have a relationship. I don't understand. This is what I think, and again, this is literally 100% my opinion. I think Eazy just lost his original contract or something, because the letter that the lawyers, the statement letter that they put out today, it has the exact dates and everything. April 26th of 2020. I don't think they just pulled that date out their ass. Like, it has to be, that's what's written. And then it says it's a 5-year exclusivity with a 1-year option at URL's option. So basically a 6-year deal. I don't understand how you could look at that and say,
yo, you know what though? Let's talk about that though. It's two things I want to talk about from this statement. Okay. Shout out to the pontifications and shit, right?
Yeah, that was
But
fire.
Was URL wrong for putting? I see a lot of people saying that, you including Eazy, of course, saying URL was wrong, stupid, this, that, and the other. Not for the statement, but for the attachment with the lawyer conversation. You know what I mean? And I want to hear from you first though, because I know you kind of deal with contracts and shit with the real estate shit.
Yeah, I deal with contracts all the time, and I have a friend who is a contract lawyer. So I asked her about a lot of stuff. Was it wrong? There's no right, wrong way. I don't think there's a right or wrong thing here. They have been listen, again, shout out to Eazy. He doing his thing. Eazy has been beating them over the head since their Hitman battle. I mean, you got to go back. And I've said this to Eazy publicly, so I'm going to say it here. Eazy did the Hitman battle. Came back to Caffeine, said, I'm about to stream. URL said, no, you're not. But they did that behind the scenes. Eazy went public and said, yo, they cut my Caffeine deal, y'all, this, that, and the third. But what Eazy didn't mention was that he didn't stream until then. He had stopped streaming in December. So he didn't stream all of the rest of December, all of January, all of February. If you have a contract, now the Caffeine contract, I'll tell y'all, that should say that it could be terminated at any time.
We talked the first thing when we had that conversation about them contracts when we first signed the first contract. You know what I mean? I told Anwar about anything contract related.
That
and I was like, Anwar, I said, Anwar, this shit say that they could just cut the what off?
Right,
He was
at
like,
any
am I
time,
reading this right?
with
He was
no
like, nigga,
reason.
yeah. I'm
They
like,
was over
says
there
that.
acting like Lamar.
It says that, but the thing is, but they didn't do that to anybody, as far as I know, without reason. If you don't stream for 2 months, I mean,
You're not
ain't at that
fulfilling
point
the
you
terms
saying,
of your
like,
contract either. It's in your
right? It's like,
contract that you must,
right.
if
So
to keep this
Right.
contract alive, you got to
Yes, because
fulfill a certain amount of hours.
fair, in our contract, it goes both ways.
That's
right,
it.
right, because we can end it at any time too.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
we can just decide to say we not doing the hours no more. Fuck it, and you know what I mean. And
Right,
you know,
right.
that's
So there's plenty of people that
that's
had
both ways.
caffeine shows that just didn't like streaming, and that was that, and that's cool. Like, you know what I mean. But I think, you know, so to the point of this URL.
I just want to say
statement,
I got my last payout from caffeine today, man.
shout out to you, man.
I ran my whole contract out. It ended in May, and then they gave me the motherfucking boot. So sometime next week, I'm gonna give y'all the truth about caffeine.
This chick Stay tuned for developments and
Look
details.
at everyone got quiet on me. Hold on, my bad. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah, no. The shit broke up right as you got to the punchline, so I was mad because I didn't hear the joke. I missed the punchline. But either way, to make it short and sweet, I don't think URL was wrong or anything like that. I think URL is not going to go on Angry Fan and stream on YouTube like Eazy does and do, you know, consecutive shows.
Right.
They're going to give a definitive and clear response. The last time we saw this, shout out to Norbs, it was a statement and it was a thank you for what you did. And since then, URL hasn't said shit about Norbs. If you go back, if you go look, they haven't said nothing about it. Now, we've seen, shout out to OTFMZ and Henny Man Battle Rap Trap, giving us updates as far as the case and shit like that. But URL hasn't gone out and said, yeah, our lawyer just fucked his lawyer up at the appeals court. Remember that? That shit was a thing in the battle rap community for a good 2 or 3 days. URL didn't put that shit out there. URL wasn't, you know, tagging Angry Fan and tagging Piper Boy and yo, go check this video out. Like, that was the culture. But in this case, like, Eazy has, somebody said it, I want to say it was London Gem, but somebody said, like, Eazy has poked the bear continuously. He did the Hitman battle, and then he came out like, man, yeah, fuck that. He did the John when he was talking about the people leaving. P, call your phone. Like, he did that. Like, Eazy has been very, you know, chin up, chest out in how he's handling things. And URL kind of took the businessman approach. They said, all right, look, you can do everything you want to do on Twitter, on YouTube, because the court of public opinion does not fucking matter. If the court of public opinion mattered, George Zimmerman would not be walking free today. At the end of the day, yeah, I had that.
Somebody do me a favor.
Yeah.
Y'all know I need.
Yeah, I had that with Sage.
Shout out to Achilles. If anybody could get these motherfucking Twerking Eazy going back and forth on. I'm gonna show y'all how this quick blog shit works. You know what I mean? Twerking Eazy. Yeah, it's big words too, man. It's a lot of paragraphs.
Yeah, and my phone is ringing.
You in trouble?
Me twice.
All
right, hold on, y'all. I gotta mute up and go call him back. Hold on.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to figure it out. I'll be right back.
Now, okay, I'm doing it, y'all. But to y'all though, the question was still, I guess, was it a smart play to actually include the lawyer to lawyer letter? Like, I mean, was it effective enough for people to be like, oh, y'all putting out court documents now?
I think they just wanted the world to know, for lack of better words, that it is real, it is serious, and it is getting handled. It's not just Eazy talking on live or Eazy talking on YouTube, and it's not just URL being quiet. You know what I'm saying? Now that they have responded, and they responded not even verbally, just how, boom, we just gonna put this out so y'all can see how real it is. I think, you know, paperwork make any situation real. You know what I'm saying? All the back and forth could be whatever, but then as soon as them documents come out, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference between if somebody told or not. That's the difference between, you know what I'm saying, how much you owe somebody in real life. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So if it wasn't real to the world, it's real now, and it's going down in live time as we speak.
Literally, because I'm about to get these motherfucking screenshots pulled up from whatever they told me. I ain't even read it. I just screenshot that shit real quick, man. I mean, at the end of the day, this is battle rap, and I want to make it clear to anybody who acting like, oh, they biased or compromised or this, that, and the other. Yo, go look at type in Eazy URL battle rap trap. Every statement Eazy made against URL, I have reported that shit. I have spoke on that shit. I have not, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when they respond, what am I supposed to be quiet to prove I'm not compromised? That would literally make me compromised, just not in the direction y'all want. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm definitely going, you know what I mean? Go ahead, John.
No, go on, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
I've completely even forgot what I was going to say. I was gonna respond to so this court of public opinion, everyone chiming in, everyone having their say. I feel like this is exactly why they had to drop receipts. It's not just the statement, because they give their statement where they say we're a league, we've done this, we've built that, we have these contracts, they're there for us, they're there for them, we build up these guys, and then he went and did it. You know, they say these are these things. It's very easy to say stuff. Anyone can say stuff. And I've even seen a comment saying, you know, even the lawyer could have just Googled some stuff. Google their lawyer. Google their lawyers. Like, Google their lawyers. These are not lawyers who, you know,
it's you know what? Because at the end of the day, I gotta keep this real. This shit sounds childish. Yo, you under contract? No, I'm not. You under contract? No, I'm not. You under contract? No, I'm not. Like, it's like listening. If you simplify it, it sounds like my kids downstairs arguing. But at the end of the day, somebody.
I know you are, but what am I?
Somebody got to be right though. You know what I mean? And go ahead.
And on top of that, Eazy is saying one thing when he's actually in a dispute. He's talking to battlers, and it doesn't seem, I don't know this to be the case, but it does seem from what I've seen so far in the various interviews, Eazy hasn't said, yo, I'm still in legal disputes with URL, and they're actually legally trying to stop me from booking anyone affiliated with URL. I don't know if that's been put to the battlers.
It's so many things in this, and that may be why we maybe should have read it, but there's so much. But at the end of the day, it's so many layers to these things. So you got the torturous interference is what Eazy chose to call it, but on URL side, and then we got to talk about URL saying URL's roster and affiliates, because a lot of people are focusing on, well, if what the fuck is an affiliate? Because technically everybody's an affiliate is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I can't say that that's not accurate, but we do know who's considered URL, whether they're under contract or not. You know what I mean? Like under contract yearly or just waiting for their next performance contract. It's a good idea who URL is going to book based off who they've been booking. You know what I mean?
And they told us that we've seen some bits of Eazy's contract. We don't know that everybody's contract is the same as Eazy's contract. Eazy's contract is for up to 6 years, 5 to 6 years, with an exclusivity agreement within that contract with no non-compete clause. So after he's done that time, while he's at URL, according to the contract, he can't go anywhere. He can't go to Battle Academy. He can't go to iBattle. He can't go to OSB. He can't go anywhere without.
So if we take this all the way back to the original, the original problem here. The original problem here is Eazy. I feel like went to them, asked for a couple of things. YouTube drop being one of them. He didn't like the answer he got. So when it was time to do the Hitman battle, he was like, I'm not going to go get a no, so I'm not asking this time. Fuck it. And that ultimately started the snowball effect that got us to where we at right now, which is a full-blown fucking avalanche at this point. Like, it's gotten that crazy. And you sit back, you wonder, oh, shit, maybe that's why ARP ain't booked Geechee versus Eazy yet. Oh, shit, maybe that's why this person not doing that or that person. Well, it has to be some clarity in this situation. So URL may have to go there with it. They just publicly called him out though on a level to where if you see him on Summer, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So they say, yo, I can't remember how did they say, like, it's your best bet to just come back, you know what I mean, and finish your shit. A
Yeah,
5-year
complete the obligation.
A 5-year contract is crazy.
And so the choice is simple.
But if
Mr.
you
Brown
sign-
can
the
either
choice is
honor,
simple.
he can either honor the remaining terms, or he can defend a lawsuit against in which the URL will seek to recover damages it suffered when he breached his contract. And also, what does it say? URL intends to sue if he doesn't immediately stop interfering with URL's exclusive talent. URL intends to sue him for indisputable tortious.
See, this is where my motherfucking problem is, man. Listen,
that's crazy, man.
Why can't these rappers just go and get their money? Yo, this is where my problem is. Why would URL? We have to understand URL, and I like that they did put in their shit. We have the right to be a business. They are a business. These ain't real ass niggas. These my real ass niggas URL. No, they're a business URL. They running a business. So don't ask why people can't do what they want to do after said people signed the contract saying they can't do what they want to do.
And if I've got a contract with someone,
and hold on, Jim, my bad. And whoever just said, why can't people do what they want to do? Why y'all not saying that about Danny Myers doing what he wanted to do?
Right.
Why are you not saying that about URL?
Danny is the enemy of the motherfucking state for saying, you know what, I'm gonna do what's best for me. And Eazy is a superhero for it. And I'm not saying either. And let's take this all the way back. Let's simplify this. For me, so can't nobody say, oh, I'm on this side or that side. I'm always consistent with this same thought. ARP probably first time he said, I don't really like that nigga. Had nothing to do with URL. It was because he and Averb got into a situation. I made a blog about it. And I basically said, in respect to ARP, because I don't feel this way and I wouldn't do this type of blog now because I understand more how much my voice got power. But it said, ARP, shut up. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh, shut up. This nigga got Lux over here. Like, what are you talking about? But now I understand more of the business and how both sides of the game feel. But I'm still consistent with the fact that if this is what a nigga feels like is best for him, and he makes it happen, then he made it happen. You know what I mean? That's just how. But did Eazy make it happen? Is the question here. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, right? And I feel like battle rap is
I gotta get my motherfucking shot. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Battle rap is one of them sports where you could get hot overnight. And when I say overnight, I don't mean like in one battle, but when you sign your contract, you may not be as lit as you are a year or 6 to 8 months after you sign your contract. Then at that point, you might want to leverage your celebrity to be like, I'm jive lit now. You know what I'm saying? I could take all my litness and go over there and be lit because I don't really need to be lit over there. If I'm lit, I can go over here and be lit. And I think that's where you would renegotiate the contract, or that's where you would have to at that point end up just either buying your way out or fulfilling the contract. But I don't know Eazy's situation a whole 100% to speak factual on it, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he would have believed in himself as much as he did before he signed the contract, and I don't think he would be where he at. I think
he also admitted to not reading the contract.
Exactly. I watch, and this ain't got nothing to do with battle rap, but I watched Fat Trail on Kurt Bone podcast the other day, and he was talking about his first contract was $600,000. He didn't read one word. He went to 3 meetings, didn't read nothing. All he understood was I'm gonna get $600,000. And then when they got broken down by the lawyers and the accountants and the managers and everybody else, that ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to read your contract for yourself, or if you don't understand it, have somebody break that shit down in layman's terms before you sign right away, because this is your first ever chance of being lit, or signing to the NBA, or signing to Rockefeller, or whatever. Like, take all that shit into consideration, because then you might get to a point where it's like, I want to leave, and you can't.
Nigga said all the kid wanted was a YouTube drop. This is a grown ass man we're talking about here.
And not a kid,
for real. Like let's not do that. That's what makes y'all think that the truth that we're saying, with no disrespect and speaking positive and negative on both sides of the situation, y'all are acting like we're saying something wrong, because he's victimized himself. I don't know how else to say that. He's victimized himself to where everybody's looking at it like whatever he does and says is right because he's the victim.
This is
You know
it.
what I mean?
He's
Because
painted himself into
he's
that
convinced
corner.
us that he's the victim, so he's right no matter what. So it's so many double standards being set in play. Oh, he can get out his contract, but Danny Mize is a bitch ass nigga for this. I'm looking at Danny completely different. You know what I mean? Or this or that or. You know what I mean? Hold up. What is going on?
And let me make
like
a few
33,
points.
34. Does that he is a grown ass man?
I think they're agreeing with you.
Now, if URL victimized him, it's based off the fact that they shouldn't have gave him a 5-year contract in the beginning. If we're talking about like morally, like hold on, they out here. But if they didn't give him a 5-year contract, they probably also wouldn't have gave him T-Rex. They probably also wouldn't have tried to give him Murder Mook. They wouldn't have gave him Calico. They wouldn't have gave him Goods. They wouldn't have gave him T-Top. And he wouldn't be easy to block captain right now. Regardless of whatever. No, so what? Nobody made easy to block captain. Nobody made Michael Jordan. But Michael Jordan and the Bulls, it's synonymous. They won together. Nobody made Jay-Z, but Jay-Z and Rockefeller, you know what I mean? That's a dispute. Dame Dash and Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Okay, well, make another Hove. I Hove, but wasn't nothing like that Rockefeller shit. Whether you or Dame is right in this dispute, we still gonna miss the Rockefeller shit. You know what I mean? No matter what, no matter which side is right, for real, the fans end up losing for real.
Ultimately, yeah.
Can I please ask everyone to stop using slavery imagery? Does anyone on URL look like a slave? Easy with all them diamonds dripping off him with his deal, with his like, who looks like, come on, like let's be real about what slavery was and still is, and who is not a slave. These people are not slaves. Contracts. You think a slave, you think they pulled up to the west coast of Africa and say, hey, I know you're living life over here lavish, but can you sign this contract to give me and your future generations of children over to me? That's slavery. There was no contracts. Easy willingly got a contract that he admittedly did not read. Whether we say that is right or wrong to have a 6-year contract, that's neither here nor there. This is where we are at. That's a separate issue that could be perhaps looked at, and really ain't nothing to do with us. It's none of our business what the two parties engage in business.
Y'all niggas are battle rap slaves.
It's ridiculous. Ain't none of us slaves over here. Ain't none of us. But also, it's like, if I've got a business, right? Everyone's saying, oh, why didn't they just let him out of his contract? Him and everyone else. If Eazy can come out of his contract just by saying, you know what, I want a YouTube drop, I want this, I want that, URL ain't giving it to me. I know we're in a contract, but I'm done with it. So see you later. If everyone can do that, what do URL have? And like Henny said, if I'm giving you that 6-year contract, yeah, you can say, whoa, 6 years. But that means I know for the next 6 years, or until it's not mutually beneficial for us, I can put everything into you and get that back. Like everything I'm investing in you, like Henny said, all these battles, all these opportunities.
Dog. This nigga bought a house off of, well, I ain't gonna say I don't know his pockets, but I know a little bit of breathing room was cleared up by getting nice amounts of money for battling. Niggas is not slaves.
It's not like, I hate when slave imagery is used in terms like this. It's no one is slaves. Everyone, there are legal contract disputes. No slave got a contract that, well, the owner got a contract to say he owned them. The slave didn't sign to agree. Eazy signed up for this stuff. Now,
exactly, these people are adults who are willingly. And
niggas said Sean Beasley Combs. Y'all niggas are.
Now, but just the thing though, like when they sign them contracts, they not in a position financially that they was until afterwards. And when you sign the contract,
every person in this motherfucker who calling these people slaves. First of all, y'all being disrespectful as shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
To slaves and to these men who y'all not even being direct. So that's disrespectful. Yeah, I mean, but where do y'all work at though? I just want to know.
Because
I just want to know.
Listen, if that's the case, anybody that got paid for anything is a slave to whatever they got paid for.
Either you a slave or you got slaves. I don't give a fuck. If your answer is you a boss, then you got slaves. You got workers.
This is it.
Right. So it ain't no way around trying to make that right. That is what it is for everybody, not just cool for y'all to say in the comments.
Yo, so it's weird, but you know what though? That's weird though. You can't respond to that. Twerk and Eazy was just getting at it, and they might still be getting it. I don't know where Anwar went. I still got him pulled up, so when he sit down, yeah, he might respond to some shit. But you ready to read though? Remember, read the one in the box and then the response. All right.
That Jen said she was.
No, we're not reading the letter. We're reading Twerk and Eazy.
Oh yeah.
I can't do this.
Oh shit, my bad.
Hey, listen, that shit was font size 2.
So Twitter really extended their characters.
All right, so ain't this the bull? Says you or them can't stop me. I could text you the recordings. They was shitting on you when you ready for that. Don't jump out there because they around. Twerk says, hey, Twerk says you don't have recordings, Rashad. Just stop with the lies. I want to see you succeed, man. Go ahead and right your wrongs. Why he call that man Rashad though? That's why I laughed, because it's my first time seeing these shows. He said, I never publicly.
I'm trying to figure out which one is which. I'm fucking up. Hold on. I don't know which one is the first, which one is the last. Oh, this is the first one right here. My bad. How y'all mad at someone? Yeah, that one.
All right, so how y'all mad at someone giving out a 6 to 10 year contract but not hold a person who signs it accountable? Man, y'all crazy. Facts. Okay, Eazy responds by saying facts. That's why you get out the contract, sir. Them niggas love me more than you. I ain't never seen them go this hard for you, champ. Call that man champ. All right, and then
hold on. Okay, this one.
And he said, I never publicly slandered them online. I never signed a contract and breached it. They aren't going hard for you. They are defending themselves from the smut you put on them. You don't want to go there with me. I'm going to give you a chance to gracefully bow out now. Damn, that sounds like a direct threat.
This one.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you or them can't stop me. I could text you the recordings. They were shitting on you.
Oh, yeah.
When you ready for that. Don't jump out there because they around.
They was shitting on you. Oh, what? What the fuck that hold up? What that mean?
I guess that mean they was talking crazy too. You don't Rashad. You don't have recordings, Rashad. Hey Slim, how did this conversation even happen between them two? I know Eazy
What are the recordings of them talking crazy about twerk though? What is that about?
Can I highlight Nikki's comment?
Why was it recorded?
Why are there recordings? Yeah.
That's what's like. So it was a phone conversation that Eazy recorded, or like what is he implying?
Somebody was listening to phone tap.
And who is them? They. I guess that's probably why Twerk responded, like, you know what I mean? But listen, whatever. That's what was said on Twitter. If this was one of my blogs, I would leave it right there. Like, all right, well, that's what they said. Let me know what y'all think in the motherfucking comments. So that's what I'm gonna say right now. What y'all think about that shit?
I listen, Slim. I don't even understand what happened. If Eazy tweeted first or if Twerk tweeted first, but either way, within them having a conversation, they could have went off of Twitter. They could have hit each other direct. 1, 2. I don't think your response to something should be adding any other person or group of people in to prove your point. If y'all going back and forth about something that y'all said or did to each other, or that one of y'all did and the other person didn't like, I don't think the proper response should be quiet, because I remember when they said this about you too.
Dragging people under the bus.
Yes,
there are recordings because Eazy's trying to get out of contracts. The recordings date back to Eazy says, I got recordings.
How easy to bring me up
about you.
Anwar said, turn me up.
Yeah. So I see y'all was talking about the tweets, right?
Yeah. Anwar finally made it, nigga.
Yeah, the recordings, Anwar.
It's a lot going on behind the scenes. Again, Gnome Impact is this weekend, so getting ready for that. I read the tweets though as I was sitting there and had some brief conversation. So where are we at? Because I don't want to throw off.
I just read them. We were talking about some other
right on time.
Yeah, we were trying to stall for you, so I just read the tweets.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm going to call Eazy myself, because I believe in I believe in standing on what you say, and it's why, you know, I get a lot of shit in battle rap, but I don't really care because it's my opinion on who won or lost a battle. The fact that Eazy put up a tweet and said such, I got the recordings. Recording phone calls, in my opinion, is always wild. That's all. That's never.
So that's, you literally came in, and that's where we was at right there.
Yeah.
What does that mean? The recordings. What does that mean?
Well,
does that mean a recorded
he said
phone
they
call?
was talking crazy. So he's got to be talking about URL. He's saying that I guess URL was talking crazy about Twerk, and he has a recorded phone call about it. That just I'm not going to sit here and pretend to put nothing on Eazy jacket, but I just never liked that. I never liked recorded phone calls. That's never a flex to me. I was talking to somebody and like in my mind, and I'm not a street nigga. Eazy a street nigga for sure. He a street nigga for sure. Ooh. There's never been a situation where in me, my lame life that I'm like, oh, you know what? I need to record this shit. Like that just doesn't. I don't know. That gives me like I don't like that. I'm gonna just say that. I don't like that. I don't like it. And to tweet it like it's a flex, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. I want to get off of here so I can call Eazy. I'm telling you that now, gang. Like I really feel some kind of way about that. Like that's
only thing I can say is maybe it's a voice recording.
Okay. So
what
again,
do you mean a voice recording? Does that
like a voice note?
People do the
a voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
voice note.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got an iPhone, London Jen?
I don't know. Don't Android shame me.
Yeah, no. Henny got
I
one
will
too.
fight.
Spiff, you got an iPhone, right?
I don't.
Oh, so y'all don't even know what the fuck a voice. Oh, that no wonder y'all.
I know what a voice note is.
Hey, Mo, stop playing.
Come on,
man.
like
I got voice notes on my phone
like,
too.
we can do voice notes too. It's not any Apple.
Mail.
That's not some special little Apple technology, all right?
I'm not saying voice mail.
No, I got that
voice
too.
note where you can do it on Twitter and everything now.
Yeah, let me
Android, Apple, regardless. Yes, we can voice.
I'm gonna need you to post a video of you doing that. I need to see it.
Send you one.
Yes,
even still though.
But yeah, even still. It's not because if you weren't part of hear me out, right? Let's break this shit down. Either you were part of the conversation and they're saying, you know, hey, I'm willing to leak a conversation I was having with somebody else, or somebody else was having a conversation and they sent it to you, even if it is voice notes. Bro, y'all killed Murder Mook when he did the shit to Drake.
No. Not only that, if this was vice versa, URL would be getting killed for it.
Oh, absolutely.
When the shit happened with Charlie Clips and Rosenberg Raw a little while ago, URL got killed for it. Like,
hey Mo, listen. I don't
know, but that's crazy. That's until I get more context. I don't want to overly speak on what he means by recordings. But if he's talking about a recorded conversation,
day. I don't feel like there's. I mean, respectfully, bro. There's
if he's speaking on a recorded conversation, that's kind of crazy. Even though I know the culture's still going to defend that. If it was anybody else, they'd be like, "Oh, like what?"
Under the federal,
but I still want to hear him though.
Illegal for any person to
I'm just throwing that out there. If he talking like he got something, don't just say it. Don't just talk.
Hey, nah, listen. Eazy is trying to, I guess, show everybody true colors. You know what I'm saying? He got contract beef with URL, and now all of a sudden, everybody that everybody look up to or think is solid, he here to tell them no, they not. They talking shit about you too. Like
I don't care. Even if so, then you call him and say, bro, like to say that on Twitter, bro. Like,
and that's exactly what I said. They definitely could have took that offline and got in contact with parties that be or each other to say, hey, look, we not about to do this internet shit where we typing paragraphs back and forth and we could say our piece as men and squash it or take it whatever and nobody got to know. Like all that, I got recordings. You don't want to go there. Don't say that. I'm giving you a chance. Like all that shit sound like diet threats.
Eazy almost sounds like salute Prez. He sounds like he's almost in constant fight or flight mode, and he's just got fight just turned on. He's like we said, it seems like, you know, and we will say this is a dispute, and Eazy has an argument. He's talked about loopholes before, and you know we haven't seen.
Can I argue with some of your comment section, please?
Yeah, I like arguing with the.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Donor Boy said Get Anwar out of here. He's the P for URL Media. So Stoner Boy, let me ask you this: if your weed man or whoever you buy whatever drugs you get, if they record y'all conversations and put that shit on Twitter, you good with that? Like, bro, cut it out. Like, niggas is really moving. Like, y'all niggas, that shit sounds stupid. How is that 100% for URL? When Mook did the shit to Drake, niggas said recording conversations and putting that shit out is crazy. There's no getting around that. Y'all niggas acting like somebody's saying that's a good thing or a cool thing to do. I don't know. Me personally.
You know what my thing is? It's not a cool thing to threaten. Because if said voice note is really like a haymaker and they were supposed to battle or some shit, that would be interesting in a battle. I gotta keep it real.
Bro,
but
listen,
to threaten it is like kind of like hold up.
Leverage.
So that makes me, if I call you, I kind of don't want to say nothing no more because you that type of nigga.
Not even in a battle. So even in the streets or whatever they considering this right now, there's still morals and values and integrity, and we don't do anything that looks, sounds like, feels like could be considered as police. I have a recording.
Let's be clear. It could, which is technically still like whatever, but
I'm not putting no snitch vibe or nothing like that.
I'm not. Listen, no. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, you don't say that on a public forum where opinions could take it anywhere else that they want to take it to. Right. If you felt like you wanted to tell him that, you could have told him that, and nobody would have knew but y'all.
Right.
And then y'all could have worked that out, or y'all could have said, okay, well, whoever said that, put them in the room or put them on the phone with both of us, and let's figure out what's all this shit y'all got to say about me.
Jen, they want to hear you talk.
My fault. I ain't mean to take it over like that, but I definitely don't want to put no snitch or nothing on nobody's jacket, but that ain't shit you say in front of people.
Yeah, I just don't like it. And I wouldn't have had Eazy for doing something like that. I don't know. That just, and again, I seen somebody say nobody said Eazy record. I'm not saying it doesn't matter who recorded it. If you're the one that puts it out there, hey, I have this. I just think that's crazy. That's just my opinion. I text Eazy and told him that, and as soon as I get off of here, I'm calling his phone because I need an understanding. I need an understanding. I don't have him moving like that. Again, I've got a relationship with Eazy. We talk about a lot of shit on a regular basis. I don't have him moving like that. So I don't know if he's just upset or you know, but I read through the thread and it's like that shit was kind of unprovoked. Like Turk said, I never publicly slandered them. I never signed a contract and breach it. They not going hard for you. They defending themselves, some smut you put on them. You don't want to go there with me. I'm going to give you the chance to bow out gracefully. His response, you or them can't stop me. I can text you the recordings. They was shitting on you when you ready for that. Don't jump out there because they around. That's not.
I mean, listen. I don't want to play too much into it unless it's a recording.
Right. Let's move on.
Because Twerk said gracefully bow out. Like that is like, nigga, here's the line, nigga. Do something about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you know, like you might could judge the recording shit, but you can't judge how a nigga respond though. So it is what it is, man.
This is true.
Yeah, Eazy's not gonna you know, it's one thing to kind of put yourself at war with the league and with the machine, right? But these are all your peers. These are the kind of people you want supporting you. You want them saying, I see URL's point of view, but I see your point of view as well. Like, I hope you can all just get it sorted out, whatever. You don't want to isolate yourself from kind of just going, like saying, you know,
right. You want people to have your back. Right.
This is it. And you don't want to be making threats, like saying, oh, I got shit on you and I'll use that in this. Like, oh, if you got something to say, I will now make it about you. You know, nothing's off limits. I mean, anyone can get it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And not for nothing, I agree with you so much. That's how I feel about, you know, when he hopped in them comment sections the other day saying certain things when I was just saying my opinion or whatever. I ain't get on there and say fuck Eazy. You know what I mean? I ain't get on there and say a million things I could say. You know what I mean? But I said what I felt was the truth, like how y'all mad at Danny, but y'all wasn't mad at Eazy. That I said that type of shit. He hopping the joint, they not gonna book you, this, that, and the other. Oh, this the type of shit you had on your mind or something. Like, where did that? They not gonna book you. Hold up, bro. I'm a nigga who reports everything you do positive. I'm a nigga who reports everything you say about URL. So when I do speak, and it's something that you don't, I'm a nigga who has you winning every battle when we do the recaps. I don't try to front on you, your talent, your nothing. You know what I mean? So how you get that venomous for me just like that? Yes. You know what I mean? Like you're pushing people. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw out another example. It'd be mind your business when it's this type of shit going on, but when Caffeine canceled everybody's contract, guess who did a 2-hour live laughing at everybody? I lost a Caffeine contract that day. Should I not take that personal?
And
you know
even,
what I mean? Little shit like that. It's like, hold up. This not the nigga that we used to know. And nigga, I've been on your motherfucking side this whole time. You know what I mean? It's like just on your come up and everything. I've been one of your biggest fans, been one of your biggest supporters since you was just doing your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? The interviews prove it. I got interviews with Eazy 4 or 5 years ago. Why is you pushing away niggas for having an opinion? Right now, if I say read 1, 2, if I say read 1, 2, 1, or even if I say Eazy 1, 2, 1, he's going to take that personal because I didn't say he won 3-0. And that's where the problem is right now, bro. People do want to be on your side. You see, the fans are willing to die for you. You got a lot of fans that are willing to die for you. But if you keep on changing at this rate, the way you treat people that showed you love, it's going to turn into something you probably don't want. You know what I mean? I don't care if I'm making it about me. Bitch, I'm me. What the fuck?
Come on, it's one example in an hour and 6 minute conversation.
The fuck? Fuck
it's
you.
One comment giving context in an hour and 6 minute conversation. You need to.
Somebody also said, man, get the VOD trenches. I did that. Spent mine. And did a blog on it. And did a blog on it, by the way. You know what I mean? So I'm the wrong nigga to have any conversation with where you want to act like I don't take every step like a real nigga. It just can't be, it can't be proven because it never happened. Every step, real nigga step every time. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know. What else do we want to address?
Let me say, I want to say, I feel like not only was it a bombshell URL drop today, but I feel like it's also a turning point. This is really like really super serious, like, and
yes,
it has huge ramifications, either just for Eazy and how he moves for the next 5, or until 2025, 26, or for absolutely everybody under contract with URL. Because if there's a dispute, right, and we've seen some of the arguments that URL are making to counter Eazy's argument, so we know what he's saying. We don't know necessarily the law. None of us here are lawyers, so we can just read what is given. But it seems like, URL are quite competently saying, this is, you're still stuck in. We got to see Eazy's side yet. But if this either will be, and it feels like it's way past the point of Eazy is from day one said, I'm not going back under their terms type thing, right? He's saying I'm out, and unless they give me what I want, I'm not going back. If this dispute is not ended amicably and it's ended in court or with lawyers and Eazy has to come back, then that's huge. And it's huge the other way. If Eazy can prove URL, these contracts aren't valid. There is not a loophole, but I'm out of my contract because it's null and void. It's not valid in law. And URL have so much money in lawyers to make sure, I imagine, their contracts are, especially with how much potential legal issues there've been over the years. But yeah, it's got huge ramifications. And I feel like this is not Twitter timeline stuff. This is not, even if I was Eazy, I'd be watching what I say, and I'd be like,
you know what though,
this is discovery out here. This is like evidence out here. Like,
this is why it means so much to both URL and Eazy, because whoever comes out victorious is proof that something can or cannot be done. If Eazy comes out, pause, on top of the situation, then he's the poster child for, I told y'all it could be done. I did it. I'm the one. Let me show y'all how to do it. If URL comes out on top, then moving forward, it makes the people that's under contract or the people that can possibly get under contract, it makes them kind of skeptical on, all right, look, you know what I'm saying? How do I go about this to not end up in that situation? Or am I just one of the people that's grateful enough to be like, all right, they're giving me a contract, I'm a sign it. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just Eazy individually and URL as a staff record label company and a crew. It's like, dog, moving forward, everybody got to get the business right. The person that's about to sign the person
learn from this. Yeah.
The person that's the person that's about to sign the contract and the person that's writing the contract out. Everybody got to get their shit right now, because even if URL wins, it still could be a loss in the long run because everybody might be skeptical at this point. Nah, I ain't trying to go through that shit Eazy went through. I'm a chill.
Now I'm gonna say this though. Shit is different with Surf Gone and with Eazy not being booked, and then they got their issues with Hitman. Mook just signed up, so we don't have a traditional gnome, and we got Summer Madness coming up, and we need some heavy battles. Something that I noticed from URL's letter, everybody noticed he can come back. What was they? How did they say it, Jen?
The choice is simple.
The choice is simple.
Yeah, the choice is simple. Is hilarious.
Is simple. Come back, and then I heard Eazy say earlier, if they want me back, it's gonna be $65K and an apology. But the common factor in both of those is him coming back. Summer Madness is coming up. If y'all could make some type of agreement for some shit like that and put a non-disclosure on whatever the agreement was, including how much he got paid, then we might be back on track, man. We might be back on track. But if Eazy continue to believe that he's not under contract and URL continues to believe that he is, this shit only gonna get uglier. That's where I close on that shit for real. I don't know who's gonna win. I just know that shit gonna get ugly. It's gonna be blood all over the streets with this shit.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, go ahead, Smith.
No, I was just gonna say either way it work out, I think it'll be fine. Eazy on Summer Madness is still a big draw for Eazy's individual artists and for URL as a company, because they would have to put him up against somebody that's worth selling the fight for.
Right. So Rum Nitty or Twerk immediate or Geechee, of course.
Right. So if they can work that out to where, you know what I'm saying, they can count that as whatever towards the contract or fixing it or ending it or doing whatever, then I'm here for that too. I'm not here for the back and forth with no resolution though. I mean, it's entertaining, but at the end of the day, there's people's livelihood we talking about. Like I say, Eazy as an artist and URL as a company, man. Like
it's really you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. And I know you didn't mean entertaining, but it's really not entertaining to me because I fuck with URL, I fuck with Eazy. But then I also look at how many other people's affecting the whole gun titles movement. Just battle rap as a whole. It's like this situation is really a great cloud over battle rap right now. Like, it's great for numbers for media. And I don't know how many people actually take this offline with them and feel emotional about it when they go to sleep. Like, man, this shit pisses me off so much. Or whatever like that. But I would prefer it not be going on. I'll go back to a regular month on YouTube without having a report on this. When shit drop, I'm going to report on it. But I'm not happy about that shit, though.
Yeah.
I think he said he's not coming back based off the breach.
I don't think
he's out of contract.
I feel like the way and in closing, I'm a kind of give my closing verse. Shout out to T-Top. I feel the same. I don't think that there's. I think that they've reached a point of no return. I don't think that there is a way to amicably solve this. One thing we know about Eazy. He's very prideful, and rightfully so. He gives 120%, which is why he got to be where he is. And I just don't see him backing down. And URL this move is out of pocket. Out of character. Make no mistake about that. This is not the normal URL move. Yeah. So I think both of them are the line is in the sand, and I don't think either one of them. Because whichever one, agrees to the other side, they will be looked at publicly as the weaker. URL has.
That's why I said that's why I said the NDA part.
Right, but it doesn't matter if Eazy comes back. Oh yeah, so you're saying so you don't know who
took
no, because if Eazy comes back to URL, then it would be even if he never says how or why, it would be they bullied him into it. And if he never goes back to URL, it would be URL lost. So
no, but Eazy said he wanted 65K. They announced it for Summer Madness. They said that his best bet is to come back. He said he wants 65K. He come back for Summer Madness and say, "Hey, we figured it out." Niggas ain't gonna ask too many more questions for real.
Yeah. You're right.
We got the Hitman battle earlier this year. We still got URL and put on the top 6. Got the Crucible coming. Got No Madness coming, and Summer Madness gonna happen regardless. So, and that's something that we can end with really because Eazy posed that question. I read it earlier. He said, "I'm gonna be all right without y'all. Are y'all gonna be all right without me?" My theory is that URL's definitely gonna figure it out. That's what they do.
That's
what I mean. Yeah. But they I feel like they are in a rebuilding process that might not make their shit that exciting until maybe later this year, next year, where it's like, okay, this the nigga who I've been waiting to see battle this nigga. We gotta recreate storylines and shit right now. You know what I mean? As far as Eazy right now, you know what I mean? He just came off one of the biggest events of the year and he threw the motherfucker. So right now it seems like he gonna be all right. I don't think either one of them just gonna fall off because of the other.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, no matter how it plays out, both of them are gonna be fine. Eazy, that Trenches event was very successful. Just again, I wasn't able to be there, but I pulled up to drop Rita off, and then I pulled up to pick her up when she was when the event was over. There's a lot of people out there. The pay-per-view was crispy. I seen a lot of people tweeting about it, so I'm assuming that the support was there. Eazy gonna be fine whether he goes back to URL or not. And URL has lost people before. I mean, again, Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla is one of the biggest.
That shit broke my heart, man. You know, Hitman, I can't keep saying I don't think he like my number one favorite no more. You know what I mean? But at the time,
long enough.
Right. And even still, the point being, so, and it does just take time. So we gonna have to we gonna have to sit back and wait and see. But the Trenches shit was fire. He already said he's working on Trenches too. He told me some stuff, and if it comes to fruition, it's gonna be another major joint. So that's gonna be fire. And URL got Gnome Impact coming up this weekend, and then we know Summer Madness is around the corner. We know Volume coming. So both of them will be okay, individually. I just, at the end of the day, I'm about to get my Kumbaya on, my Swave Sever, my Murder Mook. The same way they were talking about.
Everybody just came together.
Yeah,
that means Amrod about to put a do-rag on.
I hope that URL and Eazy can find some way, and I don't know what that way is. I don't have the option, but I hope that they can find some way to amicably either resolve this situation or dissolve the situation. Either one, but I hope they can do it amicably, and I hope that it doesn't continue to be in the public where every day, there's a new post or a new blog. Let this shit be like the Norb situation. When it first happened, everybody was talking about it, and since then, it's we had that one update about the appeal court shit, and that was that.
So Dr. Roselle White says, do not put Eazy and URL in the same title. Use URL and see how many views you get. Leave Eazy out of this URL mess. The Trenches out, VOD. Hey, Dr. Roselle White, I've seen you in my comments a couple times. I'm pretty sure you're close to the situation or whatever. That being said, I'd like to introduce you to me. My name is Deotta Henny, man. Bitch, I've been here, and I'm not going nowhere, and I'm not depending on any individual. But you got a better chance of telling Skip and Shannon to stop talking about LeBron, because I'm going to talk about whatever goes on in battle rap.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Don't tell my man how to title his videos.
Well, what?
I mean, Skip going, so kind of.
Come on, man. Don't hate on my point, man. I just, I just stepped on the hater. Get out of my way, man. You feel me?
There's no way to do white business and no way to do black business. There's a way to do business. At the top of the contract, it doesn't say for black people only. They're not doing business how white do. Enforcing a contract is not a white people thing.
Right,
it's
that's
a legal thing.
Yeah,
it's business.
Right.
for
my real
black
estate
people are not
contracts.
protected by contracts, then what's going on? Like, we have no contract protection.
Let me go try to sell a house for Keller Williams. See what happens. My black ass gonna be right the fuck in court. And let me have somebody who signed a listing agreement with me go and sell their house with somebody else. Right the fuck to court. I'm getting my paper. It just is what it is. So
hell yeah. Hey, listen, we out this motherfucker. I really wanted to talk about the battles. I already did a blog, but I ain't really talked to everybody about it. But yeah, man, anybody got something they want to say about the event, which I definitely got to get an event. I love that Philly energy. I love that motherfucking crowd. It's a nigga in there, and I'm gonna do a blog on this nigga. But if you go to Philly, this a nigga you got to deal with. He say, what? I think that's why I got choked in a second. He's a nigga in a wheelchair. Every time I rap in Philly.
Hey, shout out to Slick.
Yeah, he always be right up front too.
The little nigga in the wheelchair be like, what? That shit fucked up. Like he said, what? And then that was like, oh, and it fucked him up. And then he couldn't get it back right in the second. Man, I was like, that what nigga done fucked this shit up, man. But I love the event, man. K Walker versus Riggs. I got a chance to look at that all the way today. These niggas, man, shout out K Walker. His first and second, and Riggs second and third. What? Oh, them niggas was acting up in there, man.
K Walker
them
was
niggas was
talking
acting
crazy.
stupid in there, man. I like that whole event, man. I like the main event, of course. I think that ended up being Battle of the Night, which a main event should be. You know what I mean? I think Real Deal second was one of the best rounds of the night. That was a good battle right there. And that give me some fucking space then. You know what I mean? I like that energy in that battle, man. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Nah, man, fire event, like you said, man. I only got a chance to see
niggas saying y'all better chill before URL get mad. Man, fuck URL. Niggas say no.
Oh, nah, no, too late. Somebody got a recording.
It's over. I'm gonna get fired again.
Somebody got a recording.
Damn,
nah, man. Trenches was fire.
From URL hire me again so y'all can fire me, man. What's up?
Nah, they
let me get one check in though.
They need to hire all of us. We the new Breakfast Club. They need to hire. So we could get this shit lit. Nah, fire event though, man. I saw Ness and Dot battle. I saw, of course, Reed and Eazy. I didn't see K Walker and Riggs. I just kept seeing the bar that was fire from the K Walker round about the double entendre and the plug man, the wire shit. That shit was crazy, man.
Shout out to that motherfucking event. And I do got my winners and losers on the page if y'all want to check that out, man. And why did you look at the back? Did you look at Reed and Eazy real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah. I watched the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must been.
I ain't want over that thing working
on Twitter.
Read
my bad.
Read free.
That nigga like, yup.
I ain't want got shit.
This ain't
I really want to argue for Reed. I really do that he got around. I really do. I loved his third round. I hated the ending. If he would have ended the third round before the
we could talk about it.
If he would have ended it before that.
I love Eazy like Sunday morning.
Yes.
I didn't like that.
He just needed energy with it. He could have.
No, that bar was not fire. Whether he sung it, whispered it, screamed it.
The bar he said right before that was that was the end. Eazy got that.
Easy like Sunday morning. What?
Nah, just because you know the song don't make it fire.
Right.
Well, that's why I thought it was fire. So if that's the case, then I guess it was.
Eazy got that. I might need to watch it back, and you might argue for the second. But Eazy's rounds seemed, I'm not going to say that they were, but they seemed longer. Maybe it was the reactions he was getting. So that really, like the first round, there's no debate. The second round, I thought Reed was good. Eazy beat a really good Reed. Can I just leave it at that, man? I'm from Philly, man.
That's how I feel, though. I feel like Reed's first. It felt like it wanted to be debatable, but it got cut short. And I don't care if the rounds say they're supposed to be 2 minutes. This for Philly, and you the main event. Give him 3.
You gotta let him rock.
Give him 3. So Eazy, I think that was at least 4 that Eazy had. So he rapped double the time, and it wasn't like it was like dry spots. He had ammo in that motherfucker. So
right.
You know what I mean, by a certain time, he had just took the first. And then I feel kind of the same way about the second. I feel like if Reed got around this the third, I feel like he really went full speed ahead with the writing. But you also heard him say multiple times, I'm losing my voice and I'm getting hoarse. And it was already evident to me. So to hear him say it, it's kind of like hearing him say, I'm losing this battle. Like that's what it translates to. Like I'm giving it all I got, but this all I got right now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do the best I can to make this still a good battle though. That's what I took, and he did that.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, well, shit. Bye.
Nah, shout out.
How we end the show again, y'all? Hold on, how it work? I'm gonna end this shit like Aver.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna end this shit like Aver. All right, but I got shit to do.
This is and has been that Anwar was
oh yeah, wait till the next time.
He's like, you lot can figure it out, but I'm gone. I ain't got time for this.
Bullshit, man.
We remind everybody who we are, what we do, and where they need to come.
Hey, doctor, the person I was mean to, man, my bad. I saw you still say you still fuck with me, man. So maybe it was just a difference of opinion. I apologize, man.
It happened, man. It's a healthy debate, man.
Yeah, I be taking medicine. I just didn't take it today. You feel me? But we about this motherfucker. Jen, go ahead and sign us out.
Yes, this has been Verified Source. Make sure you pull back up next time for the very best part of your battle rap day.
Oh shit! I bet we out.
Shit. All right.